Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our pillow. I've had to move to a different location. It's just too big, so I'm going to do my very best to make sure you can see all this and that you can get going on assembling your pillow here. So I've taken my fill pillow and I'm going to move the camera a little, and I'm going to try not to make you sick and dizzy, but I just want you to be able to see this. So you want your pillow to be going flat side to the corner of your project so it can fold over like this, okay? So each of these corners are going to fold in, and you're going to be sewing these together, okay? So I just want to make sure that I'm clear that it is flat to the corner peak of the crochet part, okay? So lay your pillow on there, get that all set. You can see that I have pinned these just to get us started to show you. We're going to start at this corner here, and we're going to work straight across to the next corner. And then we're going to repeat and do the same thing. We're going to start at this corner over here and work our way all the way to the other side, okay? Okay, I think I have us positioned here so that you can see, okay, we've got everything set. Let's get ourselves going. I'm going to use the tan, the same color that I used for my final round, and I'm going to make a loop and drop the working tail behind. I'm going to go inside, grab that, pull it up on the shank of my hook because we need to get incorporated here, right? We're starting at the very tip here. So we're going to go into the first stitch and get ourselves joined up here, the very end stitch there. Yarn over and pull through again to join. Okay, so we're joined in with a slip stitch, and we will tuck in all of this later on. Okay, now we want to keep this working tail behind us here, kind of going up toward our work, I guess is the best way to say it. We're doing all slip stitches, so we want the outer loop of our stitch. So we want to try, and I know we have this sewn on here and it's all confusing. We're going to try to line up the best we can our stitches. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to grab the outer loop of that stitch and the outer loop of the opposite side. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all my stitches. Okay, once you get going, it gets neater and a little bit easier, and you just take out your little pins as you're going along as you get closer to them. Okay, so now you're going to go to the very next stitch. So let's see, we were in that one. I'm just trying to see where I am. Okay, I need to go to this one. Outside loop, yarn over and pull through. And I think I have a little extra strand. I can feel yep, see it? I could feel a tug, and I didn't want to, you want to try to get this as neat as you can, okay? So, see, I missed a strand there. Because this is going to be your little seam on here and hold it all together. And you just really want it to look good, right? Outside loop of the corresponding stitch. Now remember, we have chains that can get a little confusing too. Yarn over and pull through everything. I'm going to try to do a few here so that you can see how it turns out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the end here where we pinned, which would be the very middle of our pillow. And I'm just going to meet up with you again. And we'll go on from there across to the other side. But it's very straightforward, and I know you can do this. I'm just doing a few so you can see what it looks like, so you can compare your work also, because that always helps, doesn't it? I think. I like to see what I'm supposed to look like. Okay, so let me just pull this up. So do you see the seam here? It's making a lovely seam with the work, bringing it all together. We will tuck these in, these tails. And if it's slipping off your pillow, it's okay. You could even do it without the pillow in there. I kind of like it for a little bit of stability. It holds it up for me. That's choice. You know, you do what works well for you. So just keep going along with this all the way until you get to that middle piece, and we'll meet up there. I'll see you then. Here we go. Okay, I am at the end. I've pulled out my hook here just to show you. I have finished my seam on this side. So now we're going to just continue on to the next side, okay? So we want to go along and pin again, just like we did, getting them all in the same, you know, the same places as close as possible, trying to line everything up. So this will be my first little hook here. But just remember, when you're going across, you're going to do the same thing. Outside loop, right? But you want to make sure that you have your working yarn, your working tail in the middle. So outside loop of that one, it would be the outside loop of this one. Yarn over and pull it all through together and get it nice and tight. Don't have this tucked here, like pull this all in, get it nice and tight. And then keep trucking along all the way to the bottom, the end corner there of this side. So we're gonna work this side, we'll cut it off, then we'll start the other side and work across, okay? So I'm hoping that makes sense. And we're just gonna keep going along here, joining these two sides together. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm done with this side. I've knotted it off, I've cut my yarn, and I'm going over to the other side that we've not done yet, okay? I have pinned it, and we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna join our yarn with a slip stitch, okay? So we're gonna make our loop, drop our working tail behind, grab that, pull it up on our shank. We're gonna go to our bottom stitch there, trying to get it neat and figure out where the bottom is, right? So go in the bottom, give it a slip stitch. All right. And then we're going to start joining. Get your tail out of the way there. And then remember, outside loop, but keeping that working yarn in the very middle. Yarn over and pull through all. That was the thing. Once I figured that out, keeping that yarn right there in the middle like that, I think it went a lot faster for me. Outside loop, yarn over. Because sometimes it's like, wait, where is it supposed to go? Like you kind of question yourself and everything. But once I got that rhythm of it's in the very middle, I can't, you know what I mean? Like I can't put it anywhere else. Can't put it on the outside of picking up any of these little stitches here. I have to make sure that it's in the very middle. It went a lot quicker. So I'm hoping that helps for y'all too. I always try to think of these little things that help me out, and hopefully they help you also. Okay, so you're gonna keep trucking along with this side. I think I dropped that one. Yeah, I had a little stringy there. Oh boy. Okay, I'll try again. And then I'll finish what I was saying. I'm kind of at an angle here because I'm trying to get it all on the camera for you to see. Okay, we're going to keep going along just like we've been doing all the way. And then when you get to the middle, we have that seam going the opposite direction, right? You can just go right over it or right under it. It doesn't matter. You're not going to stitch in it. You're just going to keep going to your next set of outside loops all the way to the other end, okay? So just keep going along and get it all the way to the other end. Take your time, get your finish work looking beautiful. It is a little time consuming, yes. I do understand because it's every single stitch, but we want it to look beautiful, don't we? So you just take your time, get through each one. These little chain ones are tricky, but it's okay. Just take your time, relax, get a cup of tea, and just get this project finished up, right? We don't want it to be one of those projects that never gets finished. We all have those, don't we? Okay, so just keep going along with your slip stitches. I'll see you at the other end. Here we go. Okay, I just finished my other end there, so I'm gonna give it a cut. All right, so we need to tuck in these tails. So tuck in all your tails. There should only be a few here, not bad. We've had worse, right? So tuck in all your tails, get everything all nice and neat. I'm going to pull the camera back again so you can see. But one thing is you could also, I don't know if you want to embellish is what I was gonna say. If you want to embellish a little more, you can always put tassels on the ends, on the corners, different little things. You could always put an applique of something on it. So this is our beautiful pillow. I'm so excited. I'm gonna kind of pull it a little. I'm hoping you can see. So this is one side and this is the other side. It came out so pretty. I love it. I'm really excited about my colors because, I mean, as you know, I get very nervous about picking colors. I'm always like, ooh, I don't know if these go good together. But I really like these colors together. I think it came out beautiful. So I hope you're as equally as happy with your color choices. Make a bunch of these. I think that they would turn out great. You could go really big, really tiny, but I think it's beautiful. It's a great way to repurpose a pillow, make it nice. Maybe you need it for someone's little dorm room or a cute little bedroom or something, or reading area. But yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed being on this journey with you. Give us a like and subscribe if you'd like to see other videos as they come out. And I will meet up with you next time. Enjoy your pillow. I'll see you next time. Have a joyful, joyful day.